Hey guys, and welcome back to another Conan Exiles video. Today we are heading back into the Sentinel City for our second progress log to take a look at how this build is coming along and what we're aiming to do in the future. As with our last progress log, this video is again sponsored by the great guys over at Host Havoc, who have provided this server to us and allowed us to undertake this massive project. Host Havoc offer many different servers for reasonable prices, with an outstanding customer support service and a streamlined, easy to use server control panel. It's so simple, even I can use it. Servers are available across Europe and the US, so if you're interested in renting a server for Conan Exiles, Ark, Minecraft, Mordhau, or any of the multitude of titles that Host Havoc offers servers for, check the link in the description to browse their website. So, as you can probably see already, a lot has changed in the Sentinel City so far. So let's take a look at what's been done. As you can probably see, the streets of the city are mostly complete. This area is probably one of the best places to build a city like this, as it already has some predefined pathways between the grass areas. Doomshade has done a lot of the street decoration, using a lot of flora to give the street level some visual depth. The abundant uses of trees and bushes make the city feel a lot more alive than it would otherwise, and it also fits with the classical idea of an oasis in the desert. Whilst much of the area around the Sentinel City is punishing desert, this particular area is a massive contrast to that. At the moment there are only a few NPCs around the town. These are mainly placeholders for where other NPCs will be placed. Age of Conquest has a fair few of these placeable vendors, but to properly populate this city and make it look good, we'd need quite a few more NPCs. Having many of the same NPCs stood around would just look weird. We are looking into a few different mods to do this, but so far City Life is looking like the best option, but we'll get to that when the time is right. Let's take a look over at the Waterfront Tavern and compare it with the tavern within the residential area a bit further inland. The Waterfront Tavern is designed as more of a business style tavern, swapping entertainment and atmosphere for convenience. The tavern suits the waterfront area quite well, and is designed as a place for foreign sailors to eat, drink and rent a room overnight should they need it. Comparing the Waterfront Tavern to the Residential Area Tavern, the difference is pretty obvious. The Residential Tavern is much more catered towards atmosphere and entertainment, with dancers performing on the ground floor, a large bar at the back of the build, and a much more social seating arrangement. It also includes plenty of outdoor seating on the ground and first floor, which suits the climate of the desert area quite well. There is also a greenhouse style plaza area outside, serving it as a more casual and relaxed seating area, making use of the silk pillows and tables of the Immerse RP mod. To aid in the atmosphere building of areas like the tavern, I've included some sound packs from the Savage Steel DLC. There isn't a huge amount of sound packs available, and frankly they can be a little too loud at times, or they just don't fit exactly how you'd want them to, but it does help greatly with making the place feel a lot more alive, especially when we've packed this place with NPCs. On the topic of sound packs, there is also one in the marketplace area. This sound pack covers pretty much all of the marketplace area, and again will definitely help with the atmosphere in this area. Let's swing over to the wall. If you haven't already noticed it looming in the background of most shots, the wall is the hard border between the Sentinel City and the rest of the world. The wall is built to hug the environment surrounding the city and provide protection to the most vulnerable areas, namely the residential area, the main entrance to the east, and the monument site atop the cliff above the city. The wall is designed with many different turrets to watch over some of the more open areas outside the walls, with a few of the turrets and sections of the wall holding siege cauldrons to prevent climbers. The wall is of course guarded by many Stormhold troops, and the wall itself is adorned with many Stormhold banners to show allegiance to the kingdom. The walls were designed to be an intimidating structure that will make people within the city feel safe and secure, and make potential attackers reconsider. So that brings this progress log to an end. We've made a lot of progress, and there is still a lot more to be done here in Sentinel City before the first step of this massive project is complete. Next episode we'll be going over the monuments that will sit atop the city and will be the home of not only the Grand Temple to Set, but also the meeting place of the councillors that control the trade routes and policies of the city. As you can see, we've already built part of that monument itself, but it's not quite ready to show just yet. So next episode we'll be looking over that and some final decorations within some of the stores. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a like and let me know in the comments below what you're thinking of the Sentinel City so far, along with any suggestions for elements of either this city or future cities we will do. If you'd like to join in with this build project, feel free to join our Discord through the link in the description and let us know if you're interested. You don't necessarily have to own Conan Exiles on PC or even really play Conan that much. If you have a blueprint or a lore design or something like that you just want to contribute, feel free. Of course we will credit you for everything you'd contribute and we'll most likely use it, because the more people we get involved with this project, in my eyes, the better. If you'd like to support the future of this channel, the link to my Patreon is also in the description. Again, a big thanks to our sponsor Host Havoc for making this project possible, and also a big thanks to our first patron Doomshade. Don't forget to check out the channel if you're new here. I post Conan Exiles content every Wednesday and Sunday, so if you like what you see here on the channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be the first to see the next video, and join us on the road to 10,000 subscribers. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.